This guy goes, "What Sunday?"
That's not that.
Do you have a flash drive?
I do somewhere. Yes, I believe.
Didn't one come with your hard drive that you got? There you go.
D,
Is that
gotta
gonna
get
fit
rid of
all
a
of them?
song.
Probably not.
You gotta get rid of a song on the set
Because
list.
now you're up to. I already said Bandito.
Oh, you know what I choose? Take a guess what I choose.
Pikachu.
I don't know.
Take a guess. I'll give you a hint. I think they've been playing it. It's a really good song, but I think they've been playing it for.
Oh, you know, we don't believe it's on TV.
Yup.
Yeah, that was actually. I might want to get rid of that instead of Bandit.
It's a good song, but they've been doing it for too long.
Yeah,
We don't believe. Well, because that's the song that they don't do that much. They have the. Or maybe the judge.
Okay.
No,
Because they don't do a lot.
I'd get rid of We Don't Believe It's on TV before the judge.
Yeah, I would too. But I was gonna say Stressed Out.
I don't think they'll get rid of that. I think they're obligated to play that.
Yeah, they really can't. But if they could do anything, I would say they should probably get rid of that. But I love the ending of that, where they have the old logo and all the money, you know, where he jumps off the thing. Used to play pretend, yeah, that part.
Wes, how much room is the flash drive? Because are you going to be able to fit all three?
Possibly. I think it's a 32 gig.
But how big are the files on the
I don't
camera? Because, well, you have Halsey, Warped Tour, and Panic.
Gee, if you're gonna do something right now, go put in Friday the 13th and get it updating.
Mine already was updating, probably finished, because right when I turned it on, it was going.
Chris wants to play direct after school tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's not Friday.
No, tomorrow's not Friday.
That's okay.
I wish it was, but it's not.
Drop fan.
What? You just skipped.
I'm saying they're easy days.
Oh, okay.
Nandy, hang a disco. Add a song, get rid of a song. Oh.
No. Oh, well, add a song. Oh, no, there's a million that I want to add. Because the only song, one from my favorite album by them, but...
You gotta get rid of one. Which one?
Don't make her panic about it.
I know, I'm
just
panicking.
One. Just one. One song that you're like, it's a good song, man, but like, I don't know if they needed it.
To add? Or to get rid of?
No, to get rid of. It's a good song, but I don't think it's needed on the list. Like, to do the song you want in place of it. So, for example, you wanted Kitchen Sink. Imagine they did Kitchen Sink in place of We Don't Believe It's on TV. Like, what song would you get rid of in order to add the song that you want?
Now you see, this is...
What song would you get rid of to add the song you want?
My initial thing was to say Crazy Equals Genius, but that song was better live. But... or maybe... help. Yeah, maybe Crazy Equals Genius.
I mean, and you would put in?
There's too many I want to put in.
But you had to put one in. I mean,
but during the Death of a Bachelor tour, he did like the mashup of a bunch of the songs from The Fever You Can't Sweat Out. And if I were to, like, even that, I just want that. So I can get all.
I wish they would do a mashup.
But, if I...
12 Pilots to do a mashup. Imagine every different show, they did a mashup from one of the 3 albums. Vessel, Regional at Best, or their, self-titled. But they changed it every show. Like, they wouldn't do the same one twice, they'd do a different one.
But then I'd be mad if I saw the one before mine or after mine was... like, that's
well, out of those 3, if they did a mashup of all those songs, which one would you want? Which mashup? Which mashup would you want? Vessel, Regional at Best, Subtitled.
No, You're making me have to remember what's. Well, Regional at Best has both, so Regional
Best has a good amount of Vessel songs, yeah. Yeah, I would probably pick. Well, the thing is, I absolutely love Fake You Out, Semi-Automatic, Migraine, which I want.
So do I, but I would have to pick Regional at Best there. And Lovely, that's another one.
Well, that would be on Vessel too.
Oh, that's true. No.
They remastered it for Vessel.
That wasn't on Vessel.
You didn't know they remastered that for Vessel?
That's not on Vessel though.
Japan only.
Oh, well.
Did anybody listen to that song, by the way?
No.
Oh, you got to. Right now.
Wait, hold on. We're discussing.
We're discussing more important things.
I'll listen to it later, I promise. But
you didn't hear it either?
No.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
I'll watch it later.
You know the song. You know the song "Meant to Be" by BB Rexa and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that parody. It's in that song.
God. It is great. Tom Brady, please hit Tom Brady.
Well, it's against Tom Brady, so it's great.
That'd be funny if I literally came up with a parody in my head and not even watching it.
Why doesn't 21 Pilots or Panic at the Disco get the Super Bowl?
You know why? Because there was a thing that was announced. The Super Bowl is one of the least most wanted gigs.
What? Really?
Nobody wants to play it. Because football's so controversial now.
Yeah, there was
and
a lot of people.
Controversy. But there's a lot of things.
There was a lot of people trying to convince Maroon 5 to get back out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's so controversial. Also, you know what else was announced though? Remember how I told you how they might do some of that SpongeBob song to honor Steve Guttenberg?
Oh boy.
Remember that?
Yeah.
The actor who voices Squidward announced on his Twitter, he said, "Watch out, because Squidward's gonna announce the halftime show."
Oh god.
Squidward's gonna do it. And I already know him. I've seen enough of that show. Because he always was the one on the SpongeBob show. He wanted to be the big star. That should be me out there. I already picture it. But then I have a feeling from that, they'll lead right into Sweet Victory. Or they'll end with it. They're gonna honor him. Because, I mean, you know they're going to. They have to. They've already put too much into it, but the tweets and stuff just back at it doing that, so. Plus, they got 5 million people signed a petition for them to do it, so. But yeah, nobody wants the Super Bowl gig because it's so controversial.
Oh yeah, Wesley. Did you see, Warped Tour? Well, they're still doing 3 cities. And of course, Atlantic City. The same month we're gonna be there for 21 Pilots, but it's later in the month. How rude.
Wait.
What?
They're still doing a Warped Tour?
Well, the last year, this is what everyone last year was, they announced it as the last full-run country tour. This is just 3 dates in like 3 major areas. I think, where's the other 2? I forgot. But the one on the East Coast is in Atlantic City for 2 days in a row. They didn't announce the lineup though. I wonder if that means there's gonna be like bigger bands, or if there's less band. Like, I don't know how they're doing it. If it's just.
Well,
but of course it's in Atlantic City.
That's kind of funny. The thing is, like, another reason why bands don't want to play the Super Bowl. Because every band that does, and everybody who does, gets criticized upon criticized.
About how their performance was?
That's true.
Did
Yeah,
you see
I
Imagine
know.
Dragons' performance?
That's
That
very
was a
true.
good performance. Imagine Dragons was good,
I
and
didn't see
everybody
it.
was like, "That was awful."
Yeah, everyone just likes to hate on everything.
Exactly.
They
And
really
that's
do.
another reason why bands don't want to do it, because of the controversy and because everybody just hates on it. Nobody actually, I feel like most people watch halftime shows instead of watching it to have a good time and listen to music. They
It's like,
watch
that
it to
was
find
terrible.
something wrong with it.
Yeah.
They look to
Yeah,
find
that's
something
true.
wrong with it. Like, what do you expect, man? I mean, they're playing in front of how many people? Probably the most watched
And
game in the
TV.
world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It's probably the most watched game in the world. I mean, what are you? You're either gonna be a little nervous. Hello? It's not gonna go perfect. But you know, you have to take that into account. And people are just so mean. It's cruel. That's why people don't want to do it. And I don't think that's why you'll ever see Charles Pilots or Panic at the Disco doing it.
I can still see Panic at the Disco. I can see him being like, I don't care. Anyway, like, I can definitely.
see him.
I'm sure bands get
The-
booed in certain places.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's gonna hate something, so
Probably.
they should know to. Who cares what people think?
Yeah, no.
My
I
name-
think Panic at the Disco definitely.
There's no
he
way.
doesn't
You
care what
know-
anyone thinks.
There's no way if one of them people gets criticized that bad for a Super Bowl performance, yet they sell out every show, then something's not
Yeah.
right.
Well, you know, though, it's not Brandon Urie who's Brandon. I said my
Brandon?
name, Brandon Urie.
Did you just?
I said my name. It's not him who's gonna be like, let's do the halftime. It's gonna be his.
Yeah, no. It's people. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like he makes that choice. It's them. I don't know if they do.
When all in the chat, like when he's streaming, you can see a bunch of people like, come here, and he always keeps saying like, I have nothing to do with that. That's all like the tour manager that books the dates and picks where we're going. And he's like, I've told them many times I wanted to hit like all these different places, like all these different countries and stuff, but it's up to them. And this run that they just did was like a B. What did he say? A B market tour, since you know Albany isn't a big city, so it was like all the secondary cities that they didn't hit on like the last tour, or you know, couple tours in our case.
Well,
It's
you know,
like,
you look
well,
at
when's the
them-
next B market tour? Because I need another Albany show.
Wait, but you know, like Brennan.
Did you just do it again?
I did. Brendan, he can like say like, I want to go here and here and here. I want to go across all these countries.
Yeah.
But he doesn't realize, it's millions of dollars to transport that stuff country to country.
Well, yeah.
And they
Well, he
would
does
not
realize
make-
that because he's the one that said that.
Oh,
He's
well,
the
I
one-
know, but he can't go to all these countries because
he
they
still
would be
wants to.
losing money.
Yeah, but I should like find that clip because he was talking about that, like, because someone asked if they're bringing the whole setup to, where was it, Australia or is wherever, and he was like, we don't know yet. It costs millions of dollars to ship it across seas, but I might do it. Or so, he was like saying like, but it makes the show like special, so I might, or something. And he was like, it's all about the show.
Well, that
Yeah,
you
even-
gotta get the venue to approve and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's a whole. I can imagine how much. I still can't believe that he was sick, like at the show and he sounded like, I don't get it. How does he sound like that when he's sick?
Well, I don't understand
sound
how
like
they
a
don't
dying
sneeze
cat
or
when I'm sick.
anything. Like, well, you know, another thing with that though, it would be so cool if when 12 Pilots announced their tour and Panic at the Disco announced theirs, if they secretly had a date where they had the same venue at the same time and they
And
played
then everyone
together for one
realizes that's.
show.
Well, that would
Like-
be kind of obvious when
Yeah.
that happened.
Well, not really. It
Not
was at
one
the
show,
beginning.
all the shows, and come here. What do you?
No.
that
They just
would
did it
never
for
come
one
here.
show. No.
Oh,
They
they'd
just
have to
did
be
it for
traveling
one
for that.
show. Imagine that for just one show. Like, it's at the beginning of Panic Store and at the end of 12 Pilots. And then people notice, like, a few days before, like, wait, they both
Oh my
have-
god.
They have the same show on the same day in the same place.
I still can't. Could you imagine if I ever went to that tour? Oh my god.
Oh my god, imagine if they did
Panic
it.
at the Disco and 21 Pilots.
Bro, imagine Tyler on the bridge with Brendan flying around on the piano island.
Imagine the covers that would happen.
Oh!
Like, you know, 21 Pilots always. Oh, that would be the best thing ever.
And like they split it, like Tyler and like he sang some of Panic songs, and Brendan sang some of 21 Pilot songs. Like they did like Nico and the Niners together. Nico and I. Bro, I'm surprised they haven't done anything with that song yet. With the thing, it would be really cool if like when Tyler was going up on the bridge, like all of a sudden you saw these like bishops following him.
Oh man, I just realized what I just did. No, because when he was streaming the other day, I commented. He didn't see it though, but someone else in the chat did. But I was like, have you ever considered putting a second countdown in to troll everyone at the show? I wanted to do that and answer that because and then someone else commented, like replying to mine. I was like, oh my god, that would be great. Remember how the countdown was happening? Yeah. I was like, wouldn't that be funny if there was another one? I wanted him to see that so bad.
It would be
I
really
asked
cool.
him millions of times if he's played Friday the 13th, but I don't think he has. He didn't answer.
It would be so cool though, is if instead of having one countdown, they had a big board with 25 countdowns, and only one of them was real. So you're like, alright, when's the next one gonna go? Alright, this one. Alright, this one's the next. and just keep watching them.
And then just randomly, he'll pop up from the.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if it was like the 25th clock that was the real one. Like,
yeah, like all these 24 fake ones.
And but yet put that real one up in a small top right corner or something.
Or if the real one was like the 24th one, so by the time you got there, like, oh, it's gonna be the last one, and then on like the second to last one, he just pops up. That'd be so cool. They're like the only band that actually says when the show's gonna start. Everyone else just kind of starts it. They're the only ones like, it's gonna start at 8:52. You better be ready. D, what time did your show start?
8:50.
No, that was not the timer. That was not the countdown thing. There was a time on it that was not 8:50. It was 8:52 or 8:54. I would remember that.
This show is like.
I would remember that. I have plans for next Christmas. I would just remember that.
Oh boy, I'm not remembering anything.
Oh, how could you forget that number?
Well.
If I was gonna make you recall something, it would be something pretty significant. Just throwing that out there. And the only reason I said that now is because I know you're not gonna remember till next Christmas. I know you're gonna forget that. What I just said.
Well, maybe you will too.
I already have it written down. I have a notes section on my phone. I did last Christmas too, where I had all the stuff that I wanted to do with the Wes's puzzle thing, and I pulled it all off. So I already have the notes. I won't forget, D.
8:52. Deanna, remember that in 12 months, 11 and a half months.
And if you're wondering why I'm planning this so far ahead, because I have to build my whole workbench, which is gonna take months. Then during the off season, Wes, are we gonna build your football season? Are we gonna build the helmet thing, Wes?
Oh my god, for his helmets.
Well, if you wanna, we have to get my workbench done. Hey, if you wanna come over and help me with that, I could use it. Like, this is a one-man job over here. But yeah, then we could do that, and then I have to get started on the Christmas stuff, and I wanna do one for everybody.
Hey Wes, did you end up getting any more Panic at the Disco songs on your iPod other than one song?
No.
What song did he have? Let me guess.
He didn't even. What was it? No, you're not even gonna guess it because it wasn't even. Go guess.
It wasn't even Roaring Twenties.
No. No. What was it? Was it Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time? I don't know how you ended up with just that song. First off,
have you seen the parody where Tyler Joseph sings, "Hey, look, Mom made it"?
oh, the thing that you sent me, yeah, that. Oh god.
Where they took the thing. He sounded so bored while saying that. Anyway, let us go with, "Hey, look, Mom made it, made it." Oh, everybody knew somebody was gonna make something of that. Hey, look, Mom made it. Oh, did they do that song? They did, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
they did.
That's a big one. How was High Hopes? Oh, that, I know it's a popular song, but I would love to hear that song live.
I love when bands do that too, where like there's a section of the song where they just let the audience sing, and when there's that many people, it just sounds so good, you know?
Yeah, everyone's crappy voice actually comes together into one good one.
It's amazing when that happens at every show.
It is. Everybody sounds like crap, and then wow!
I sound like crap, and then it's like, oh wow, everyone sounds good together. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Oh, did you see where they
did the tour recap? Yeah, that's what I was just bringing up. That's weird. Yeah, the show before ours last in Manchester, New Hampshire, the PA broke during Bohemian Rhapsody, and like, he had to like quiet everyone down, and there's like, we broke the PA, and then everyone just started cheering. and then he quieted everyone down again. I'll be right back, and then he did like a run in like a penguin slide. I don't know what he was doing.
I think he did that. How long did that take to fix?
I don't know. And then there's another video of him signing something of someone in the first show. I was like, excuse me? Because he had nothing else to do, because they had to fix it somehow.
Well,
I don't know.
What do you think? Did they restart the song, or did they...
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Because they had to lose a lot of time, so I don't know.
Well, that's not their fault.
I know.
It's like, guys, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to restart, or just kind of pick it back up where we were?
I wonder if it says anything in the set list. Like what
I bet you it does.
Let me look.
But knowing the people who make the set list, instead of writing, they broke the PA, it's gonna be like, he runs off stage, or he's gonna say something like that.
Queen cover. PA blew out in the middle of the song. Crowd finished it. Brendan bantered back and forth with audience.
Oh! The crowd just kept singing, and he was just kind of going with them.
Note. It says a note at the bottom. Since the PA blew out and it took about 5 minutes to fix. Oh, that's it? The band did not leave the stage after the main set. Oh, so they didn't... Okay, I see what they did. They just went right into the encore. To make up time, I guess.
What do you mean? What did they do?
I guess after, like, Emperor's New Clothes, they just went straight, like, right into Say Amen instead of going off the stage and coming back on like an encore.
Oh, so they didn't,
got it good.
So they didn't miss out on any songs. They just skipped the whole encore for the...
Like him leaving the stage and coming back on, yeah, I guess. It only took about 5 minutes to fix. Huh.
I probably just had to restart it. But, you know, I know what Tyler did. Going back to violence. We're just going back and forth.
We've been talking about... I was going off like that. Once you start talking about Tony Pilots of Panic at the Disco, I'm in.
I love how everybody wanted them to do Chlorine. So he put it at pretty much as late as he possibly could in the set list.
Yeah.
I think he wanted he put it after Car Radio. And I think he wanted people to go, oh, they're not going to play Chlorine? What? They wouldn't do it after Car Radio, because, you know, then they just do Leave the City and then close it. Trees. and then all of a sudden...
Yeah,
yeah. It's been a little while. If that was... if I was there, I would have started screaming so loud. Oh my god!
I know.
Well, they got blown. Did you hear that they heard them doing the soundtrack?
Yeah.
I hate when people do that, man. I really do. Because then people really would have been like, oh, they might not do Chlorine. but I think they all kind of knew because they heard the sound check. Like, can these people just warm up in peace? My God. Like, think about it. Everything they've done has gotten leaked with this album.
I know, every single thing.
Everything. First thing, before Jumpsuit and Nico and the Niners released, the song names got released, remember?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was actually their fault. That was their fault. Why did they put it on there first? Do you think they put it on for us to find it and start speculating?
I know, I wonder if how that works.
Well, at first I'm
Everything
like...
seems to work out in their favor. I don't know what... I don't know.
Well, when I first heard that, I'm like, oh, this has gotta be fake. Because everything else was fake, you know? New song leaked. It was just some random crap. Song name, like Tower of Silence. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, it was all this random crap that they confirmed that, you know, was all fake. So then when I heard that, I'm like, Jumpsuit? Nico and the Niners? I'm sitting there like, how could you fit Nico and the Niners into a melody that doesn't even go? Like,
I was thinking that with Pet Cheetah. What? I was like, Pet Cheetah, what? And Neon Gravestones, I was like, those two, I was like, what are these names?
They're all cut my lip? What?
Okay, but that's a little bit less weird than Pet Cheetah and Neon Gravestones. Especially Pet Cheetah.
Yeah, it's true. And then I was, you know, so then after I hear Jumpsuit Nico and the Niners, I'm like, oh my God, they released something. Oh my God, it's actually Jumpsuit Nico and the Niners. Okay, what song did you listen to first?
I watched the video first.
I did too.
Yeah, so
I forgot what Tyler looked like, so.
Well, that was the first thing, and I was like,
like the
what?
song?
And then I was freaking out and texting you and Jason at the same time, screaming in text form.
Did you like the
And then
song?
Jason, like, Snapchat videoed me at, like, it was like right before I had to leave for work, and I was like watching, I was like, oh my God, it's finally happening.
Well,
we were both freaking out.
When you first heard Jumpsuit, did you like it?
The first time I was like, whoa, this is different, and I was like, okay. And then, like, I liked it better the more I listened to it. The first time it was like, okay, that was good, but it was different and weird. And then
Well, that was my thing when I
definitely...
first heard it. I was like, oh, I hope they're not gonna turn into one of those classic rock bands. Like, they were always
Classic
so
rock.
unique. Well, you know,
I don't think anything in that song screamed classic rock, but okay.
But you know what I mean? Like, they've always been so unique, and this kind of wasn't that, you know, like, wow, like, this is really out there, like...
I remember when it was just those two songs, I kept gravitating towards Nico and the Niners, though.
Yeah, I was too, because...
Immediately. Hello?
Got quiet.
Yeah, what just happened? Oh, I was like, oh yeah, because... And then you left me hanging.
and then you going, hello, just went through like my whole day.